Hi, fourth graders. Hope you guys are doing well. Please keep sending those recorder videos to me. I absolutely adore them. I love watching them. So do my sons. So I'd love to see how you are progressing with your recorder. A few things. If you do not have a recorder, because I've had a lot of people say that they left the recorder at school, it's totally cool. It's fine. Definitely you still want to try your best. I think there's a couple of free recorder apps too you can download on your phone, of course, with your parents' permission. And if you don't want to do that, you can always, I'm sorry, give me a second. There we go. If you don't want to do that, you could always do either a 5th grade or a 3rd grade lesson. Okay. I would pick no more than 3rd grade. Don't go down to 2nd or 1st grade because that's a little too babyish for you. But you know, a year younger or a year older than you can always do. So let's get right to it, guys. Today we're going to do a lot of playing. So get on ready. Here you go. The recorder in your right hand is where you will begin. Be sure to hold the bottom and move it to your chin. With your left hand, give a thumbs up. On the back hole it must go. Press 1, it's B. Press 2, it's A. Press 3, it's G, you know. Nice job, guys. That is the first thing I am always looking for whenever you send me your videos. All right, guys, let's get right to it today with some warm-up songs. We're going to start with Perio. Here we go. Make sure we're starting on G, 3 fingers. Here we go. We are going to go right into Merrily We Roll Along. We're going to start with B, okay? Just a little note, make sure that when you blow, you're only blowing your air. I heard about 1 or 2 of you kind of humming when you do it like this. You hear the difference? If I'm just blowing, you're going to hear a much cleaner, clearer sound. So try not to hum or sing along, if you will, when you're playing, okay? Here we go. I'm going to count you in. Make sure you guys are ready. Your left hand is on the bottom, right hand's on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and our final warm-up song, Lullaby. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, one of the things I want you all to work on as well is smoothness, okay? Now, the way I just played it, listen to the difference between the 2 ways I'm going to play it. This is the way I just played it, right? It's kind of smooth, but I can make it even smoother by just keeping that kind of breath going while I'm changing my fingering. Listen. And then you take that breath at that breath mark, right? All right, good job, guys. Let's go on to Jazz Buns. I think it's become a quick favorite of all of you. So get ready. I'm going to count you in. Remember, we do it pretty much like 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Measure 13. Ends up. Great job, guys. Let the song end. Beautiful. Those are coming along very nicely. Okay. All right, guys. So for Hot Air and Holy Fingers, that was our big project for the last week and a half to 2 weeks. It is fast, but today just kind of want to get to it and I just want to play it. I always say that playing makes better. It might not be perfect. It might never be perfect. But the more you play it, I promise you, the better it will become. So the best way we can do that is just by keep playing it, all right? So just to review, though, we do this song basically 4 times, right? We start... Get my little marker over here. We start over here. Well, actually, no, we start over here. And we have 16 beats, right, of silence. And then we start over here, right? This is kind of like the first basic time, right? And we go all the way down to my start, which I'm drawing over here. And then we do it again. Then we do it again. We do our repeat sign. Remember, that's kind of like the double bar line that has the 2 dots. That is my repeat sign. That tells me to go there and to play it for the second time. The third time, I do the same thing, only this time, instead of going to that first and second ending, which kind of is over here, you can see I'm kind of blocking it out. I go to the third ending. And then my 4th time, right? My 4th time, I come here. And this time, I go to measure 13, and I do my time warp jump. And I go all the way down to my last line of the song. So I don't do that last line of the song all the way until the 4th time I'm playing it, okay? Now, this song doesn't allow for any breaks like Jazzy Buns just did. So this one you really have to just kind of know. I'll try to kind of guide you as much as I can while I'm playing. It's a little hard to talk and play at the same time, as you guys know, but I'll do my best. Here we go. Sorry, I'm just getting my pointer. Not sure how to play my music right now. Here we go. We're gonna wait. I'm gonna count you in. 1, 2, 3, 4. get going. Remember to always use your book. The book is probably the best way to look at the music. If you don't have it, you could always download it, or you can, of course, use the screen as well. Just I know with my video in the way, sometimes some of those notes are blocked. One of the things I want you to work on, what I just mentioned in the last song, is smoothness. Listen to how I basically do those two measures, the first two measures, if you're looking at. I'm going to do it a different color. I'll do it purple. So if I'm looking at my first two, technically, it's not my first two measures. Oh, it didn't really work out as purple. Okay, well, the one I just circled, right? So those two measures go like this. I'm doing that with one breath. I'm not stopping. I'm not going. I can. It's not that it's wrong. It's just better and it sounds nicer and smoother. You'll probably notice I actually kind of started that way, and then I said, wait a second. In my head, I said, that's not going to cut this. This is too fast to really stop your breath every single note. It's just too much. So instead, I just try to do it as smooth as I can. Sorry, and you'll probably hear my dog kind of growling and barking in the background. I don't know if she likes the recorder too much. I wonder how your pets are doing with it. And then the next two measures are. Once I get that, I know the whole rest of the song. So really, if you're having trouble at all with this song, just practice the first 2 to 4 measures. And I do it over and over again, and I promise you, it's going to all kind of come together. Guys, so for our last song for today, remember I kind of told you that our goal was 8 songs all together, right? And this will actually bring us up to number 6. I'm really hoping to still get those 8 songs in with you guys. This is called Renaissance Dance. It's a very nice song, and I know when you look at it, you're like, whoa, again, so many notes. It's very overwhelming. Don't panic. It's okay. All right. We're just going to do it again. Just for today, I just kind of want to introduce it to you. And then I'll take it apart a little bit more next week for you. Okay. The notes are written out. The nice thing about the song is it's only quarter notes, 1 beat, half notes, 2 beats. No rests, no eighth notes, no whole notes, nothing funky, nothing fancy, okay? It's very straightforward. The most challenging part about this entire song is to use those eyes and really follow the order of the notes, okay? And of course, to always hold down those half notes for 2 beats. Don't play them 2 times. Don't say, whatever, I'll do them a little short this time. You'll kind of throw off the balance of the song, and a lot of music has to do with balance. If you only play the half note with 1 beat, it's not a half note anymore, is it? So you really want to make sure that you do quarter notes 1 beat, half notes 2 beats, okay? That's all you need to do. So the difference, once again, just to review, quarter note, 1 beat, 1 second. Half note, 2 beats, 2 seconds, okay? So listen to this one. I like it because it's very royal. It's very regal kind of sounding. It almost sounds like the time of kings and queens and princes and princesses and knights fighting dragons, right? And that's really what the Renaissance was. It was a really big period in our history, kind of like an art explosion. And that's what music is, right? It's art. So it was just this big explosion of art and music and books and poetry. And I love it. So I hope you guys do too. Listen up. Again, if you want to try to start it today, great. But today, just more of an introduction to you. We have 16-beat introduction again, as you can tell in the beginning. Those are my whole rests. Here we go. Looks like this. end out of your mouth. Okay, good job, guys. So thank you for listening to that one. If you've played it along, fantastic job. But again, I'm not really concerned about the song. We'll really take it apart next week. I really want you to get good with those first 5, and then we'll move on to this one, number 6, okay? A few things. This part is broken into what I call the red section and the green section. You'll see how I kind of organize them for you. The red section is that main part, okay? It's the do 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 do, and so on and so on. The green section is what we call the bridge. It's kind of, if you take a look at it, it's kind of the part that connects the red section to the other red section. Just like a bridge will connect one part of land to another part of land. It's a real music term. It is called a bridge. You'll notice that at the end of the song, it actually repeats a portion of that bridge, and that's why I put it back in green. So really, once again, you're really only learning 2 parts of a song. You're really just learning the red part. And if you notice those little squiggly lines, that means the part's just going to repeat the same thing you just did. Okay? So my first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measures, those are just going to repeat again. And then they're going to repeat again at the very end. We call this song an A-A-B-A song, okay? It basically means like we do the first part, then we do that first part again. That's A-A. Then we do the bridge, which is B, and then we go back to the same thing we just did already, that A song. This particular song just has a tiny bit left of that bridge, though. So definitely give it a try. Give it your best shot. And just like I said, keep practicing, keep sending those videos to me. I really do enjoy them. All right, have a great, fantastic week, boys and girls, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.